Virgo, to your love reading for December 2020. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If this reading does not resonate with you, please check out your other placements. And if it does, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone's support, and I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of December, and that would really mean a lot to me. I hope you enjoy this. If you would like to get a personal reading, you can DM me on my Instagram, or you can get me on my email address. So my email address is jessica@discoveroneness.co.uk, and my Instagram is jessica_alicia_k. All the details are in the description box below. I have the option for a general tarot reading, which is £20, that's British pounds, and for a personal 2021 yearly reading, which is £30. And I do have other reading options for tarot readings, but you can check them out on my website, which is also in the description box below. So we have 9 cards here, one more at the bottom of the deck, making 10. We're going to clarify each card with the Light Seers Tarot. But starting off, I did pull out one card from the Romance Angel Oracle, and you have true love. So this is the romance of a lifetime. So I think in your last reading for November, we did establish that some of you are like the perfect match, and you have, you know, a really great and strong relationship. I saw that some of you were, you know, taking the next steps, potential engagement, marriage, that sort of thing. And, you know, you already know that applies to you. For some of you, you may have new love coming into your life. It could be that, you know, you've been going through something with somebody with some of the cards here. But yeah, I do feel like for some of you, you really have met your match. You've met someone very, very special. So let's get into these cards, because it's very, very interesting. I want to see what's going on here. So starting off with the Chariot, this card definitely represents knowing what you want. You know, maybe you're confused about what you want previously. Again, take what resonates and leave everything else behind. The energy is transferable. If I'm reading it as it's you, or if it's your person, switch it around to whatever suits your situation best. But I do feel like you may have had some, you know, confusion around certain things. And now, you know, things are becoming clear for you. You know, maybe something has happened to make things clearer. Or maybe you've just, you know, finally got out of your head here. Let's get one card to clarify the Chariot, please. Oh, God. Look at all them cards flying. Just one card, please, Spirit. One card for the Chariot, please, Spirit. Oh, we did have one card flip over here. What's that? The Queen of Swords. So, yeah, makes perfect sense. So you may be a little bit of a closed off person, very, very loyal to the people that you speak to, but maybe you don't share your business. It's not easy for people to get to know you, or even, you know, sometimes love you. Not as in you're not lovable, but you can be a little bit closed off. Don't take that the wrong way. And, you know, maybe this has happened because you've been hurt previously. Maybe it's a recent change. Maybe you've always been like that. But I definitely see that, you know, you're maybe not as open to hearing people out right now, or maybe you were like that and you've opened up and now you know what you want. So it's different for all of you. We have the Three of Swords here. So this can represent potential cheating, betrayal, third-party situation. It could be for a business relationship. You know, I try to keep it to love relationships, but really it could be any relationship, and it could be a business relationship. Maybe you got screwed over, or somebody didn't, you know, something never worked out. It could be to do with finances. We do have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, saying that there might have been some financial loss here, something that never worked out, an investment, you know, something of that sort. But something, you know, was, you know, it just didn't go to plan. Let's get one card to clarify the Three of Swords, please. Please excuse me. Three of Swords, 2 cards, just the one, please, Spirit. I have like a really weird cough. Don't worry, it's not coronavirus. But I have a really sensitive throat, so when I get like a tickle in my throat, it just takes ages to go away. So if you have any remedies for that, please let me know. But don't get scared, it's not COVID-19, I promise you that. Okay, so the King of Cups. So, you know, maybe somebody hurt you, maybe somebody did something wrong, did something to disrespect you. You know, it may not be as serious as cheating. It could be something else that was a disrespect. So, you know, take it as it resonates for your situation. But there is somebody that maybe wants to offer their love and maybe, you know, fix the situation, resolve the situation. It could be that this person never meant to do what they did and they either found themselves in an awkward situation, or they, you know, they didn't mean to hurt you. They didn't have any, you know, malicious intentions. Is what I kind of see here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like you've been focusing on yourself. You've been focusing on your money. You've been, you know, maybe new possibilities in terms of opportunities, new jobs, that sort of thing. And I'm seeing that you've definitely been working hard on yourself. You get one card with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, maybe you found, you know, security, stability. Could have potentially moved home. Okay, so we've got the Two of Swords. So, you know, maybe previously or maybe even currently, you're in a situation where you feel as though you don't know how to get out of your situation. You may have problems and you don't know how to resolve them or fix them. And it's kind of like a veil over your eyes. There's definitely options and there's, you know, things available to you to, you know, help any situations that you're currently in, but you may not be seeing them. And you just need to get out your head and just know that the answers will come to you when you have a clear head, a clear mind, and you're just not worrying about things as much as you were, you know, currently or before. You've got the Death card here. Now, everyone always gets really scared about the Death card, but you don't need to. Whenever anything ends, a new thing begins. And this card is just representing that something's ending. Maybe a cycle's ended. Maybe a relationship has ended here. If you know that the person's bad for you, then you know what to do. You know to not focus on them again. Maybe a relationship has come to the end and you want to reunite, or you got back together, or, you know, something ended as your relationship the way that it was, and it's changing and it's developing, but something has ended here. Can we get one card to clarify the Death card, please? So the Two of Pentacles, I did see this previously for some Virgos. There was a struggle with balancing life and finances, relationship and finances. It was just a struggle. Maybe it was a job, managing your money, that sort of thing. And I did see that as a little bit of a struggle. So I do feel like maybe that has ended. Maybe you're, you know, getting, maybe something has ended because of a, you know, an imbalance there. It could be that you're finding that balance again, or, you know, it could be that that's a past influence, or it could be a current influence, maybe because something has ended or something hasn't worked out now, you're struggling to balance things. But, you know, there's definitely, you know, a bit of a struggle with balance here. We've got the Seven of Swords. So maybe you felt like someone was lying to you and you kind of found out that that was true. You had a feeling that someone wasn't being completely honest. Maybe this was to do with finances, again, with your business. It could be in a relationship. You thought that someone was maybe messing around with somebody else, or they just wasn't being completely honest. They could have lied about something, you know, quite further on in the past, but you found out now and it still affected you. You know, probably the same as maybe it would have had if you found out at the time. One card to clarify the Seven of Swords. You definitely feel like someone was being secretive, or maybe you were being secretive, you know, however it resonates. Or someone was just not being honest with you, avoiding telling you certain things. We have Justice, so, you know, we've already got Justice there, but, you know, if there was an imbalance, if anybody did anything shady, sneaky, you know, screwed you over, there is going to be Justice that comes in and balances the situation. Massive Libra energy here. You could be potentially dealing with a Libra, but I definitely see that, you know, justice is going to come through. If you got cheated, if you got lied to, anything like that, if you got stolen from, balance is going to come in. The balance is going to come in to resolve this situation, so you do not need to worry. You've got the Ten of Wands, so there's definitely a sense of you worked very, very hard for something. It could be a relationship and it's not worked out and that's really affected you. It could be towards, you know, a project, finances, and that's not worked. Well, you're working very, very hard now to change things. Maybe you want to put in the work for a relationship, make it work. You know, it could be with your own personal life. Let's see what we can clarify with this. So we've got the Lovers. So for some of you, it's definitely going to be working hard in your relationship, or the other person is your person, the person you're in a connection with, working very, very hard to bring the Lovers energy back in. Gemini energy, potentially dealing with a Gemini here, but definitely working hard in your relationship to make it work. Again, you've got Justice here. Let's clarify the Justice card. But you don't need to worry. If you feel like you want, necessarily karma to come through and balance it out, whether that's good or bad, whatever is deserved, whatever the person deserves, that is going to come through and the situation is going to get balanced. So you do not need to worry. We've got the Tower. So yeah, something came crashing down. There was lack of stability. Something was built on lies. Maybe someone wasn't telling the truth. And the Tower moment came in, and it came in to crash everything down and bring justice to the situation. If you feel like somebody screwed you over or anything like that, it could be that, your foundation was just not stable. And although it's, it's never nice when the Tower comes in, it's always an uncomfortable period of time. But for some of you, you will be able to rebuild on a solid foundation now, which means that it won't topple over again. So, don't think that nothing is fixable. If you feel like this person is really your person, it's your true love, it's the person that you want to be with, and you can fix it. You know whether this person is worth it or not. So, take, that as it resonates. But there is justice that's coming into the situation. You have got the Six of Pentacles, so maybe managing your finances, sorting that out has been a very big thing to you. Sorting out, maybe you've had more money going out than going in and you're rebalancing that. I do sense a real sense of generosity here. You've got the Scales here, again, Libra energy here, which is definitely telling you that if you've been overly generous, you need to strip back and you need to make sure it's equal. You have to give and receive. You don't give to receive, but you have to receive as well to keep that balance and that cycle going. So if you've been giving to somebody and they've not been giving you anything back, then you need to rebalance that situation and think about that. We've got the Two of Wands. So yeah, you could have been putting other people's needs before your own, and sometimes that is okay and we all do it, but you need to make sure that you're putting yourself as a priority when you need to. So that's really important. You got the Five of Wands here, so maybe a lot of people have been arguing, a lot of people getting involved in your situation or what's currently going on or what's happened. I do think that if you're getting back with somebody and you've broken up or other people are involved, then you definitely need to just try to avoid speaking to certain people about it, just because I feel as though they're just not going to be very understanding towards your situation. And that's not going to help the situation at all. And there may have been arguments, disapproval from some people, but you've got the Six of Wands, so you are going to be victorious in the situation, whether it's you getting back with the person, resolving the issues with other people. You're going to be victorious. Think about the situation and just kind of be strategic. If you want to make a relationship work and there's a lot of people who have 101 things to say and it's not productive or healthy in your situation, try to avoid speaking to them, resolve your situation, and then naturally everything else will work and fall into place. But that is everything for my Virgos. Love tarot in December. If this resonated, please let me know how it resonated. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and if you want to see more videos like this, please put your notification bell on so you can get notified every time I upload a video. If there's anything else you would like me to record, please let me know. And as usual, whichever sign within the earth element gets the most views, so out of Taurus, yourself and Capricorn, will get a bonus reading, so definitely watch out for that. I shall be uploading that either at the end of this week or the start of next week. But